This video is proudly sponsored by Gamersgate. Download games anytime, anywhere. Visit Gamersgate.com.
Reviewing a debut game from a freshly formed indie studio is often a sobering experience, with concepts and ideas buckling under the weight of a glitchy game engine and unrefined gameplay. When Montreal-based developer Minority released their first game, Papo and Yo, we heard tales to that effect coming from colleagues in the game reviewing community. Thus, we ultimately decided to focus our time and efforts on other projects. Imagine our delight when a second chance came to check the game out in the form of a recent PC release. Papo and Yo tells a harrowing tale of a young boy named Quicko as he's trying to escape the day-to-day horrors of an abusive childhood. To cope, Quicko creates an imaginary world where he has the power to change his fate and help cure his father. It's certainly a more real, gritty, and emotional theme than we're used to seeing in puzzle platformers of this kind, and through the use of clever and consistent metaphors, it drives home both the message and emotional impact of the narrative. Quicko is joined by a blundering beast aptly named Monster. Monster absent-mindedly wanders around the game areas looking for coconuts and frogs to consume. To progress through each level, you must find a way to lure Monster with you, and position him on pressure plates to solve a handful of the puzzles. This can usually be done by leaving a trail of coconuts for him to follow. Initially, Monster comes off as a bit of a lovable buffoon, but once he gets a few frogs in him, he transforms into a homicidal beast, seeking to hurt or kill anyone within his reach, thus providing the game's main metaphor. Solving puzzles in Papo and Yo involves following the visual cues left in the environment and activating magic switches that help you manipulate surrounding structures to open up new pathways, bridge gaps, or reveal other switches. And that's pretty much it. There is some light platforming, but the bulk of the gameplay is simply going through the motions. Some of the ad hoc cityscaping is both breathtaking and inventive, but sadly, not challenging. Simply taking a quick look around will usually tell you exactly what you need to do in any given area, so don't expect to be solving any Tomb Raider 2 style environmental puzzles here. The make-believe world Quicko inhabits might not be the most technically impressive or have the highest poly count, but Minority has done an admirable job with the presentation. Seemingly inspired from the slums of Rio de Janeiro, the world is awash in color and South American charm. The atmosphere is further solidified by the absolutely fantastic acoustic music expertly timed to underline important moments in both gameplay and story. Papo and Yo's greatest achievement is its storytelling, subtle yet powerful, and emotional yet frightening. The gameplay itself leaves a lot to be desired, and while it was engaging just to be in the world Minority has created, with its excellent music and visual panache, it still doesn't make up for a lackluster gameplay experience. The unsteady frame rate and game-breaking bugs of the PlayStation 3 version are gone, so if you've got a soft spot for tragic stories set in beautiful environments, then Papo and Yo is a pretty cheap game for a few hours of light entertainment. To everyone else, it might be worth a try at its budget price.